channel. My name is Equestrian Esther, and today I will be filming a tack up and ride with me and a get to know me and my pony Winnie. So before we start, I have to go put the horses in. We let them out, we let them free graze during the day sometimes. And I'm just gonna grab my lunging whip to herd them in. Now the lunging whip isn't there to hurt them. It's just there to encourage them to go in. I'm not gonna hit them unless they need a little swat in the butt, but it doesn't hurt them. So I'll see you when I get to the horses. Okay, so I have Winnie's girth all tacked up, or all tightened up. So now I'm gonna go and get her bridle. Now Winnie, we do not have a Western bridle for her, so she just rides in this English bridle. I will show you it a little bit better in a second. I just have to put these all back up. I'm quite short and these are quite tall, so I have to jump. But so this is it in the sun. It's got a really good bit. I really like this English bit. You can use this in Western and English. It's really good. Perfect for ponies, for cheeky ponies. And then I've just got some cloth reins in this. What's this? It's a cob size, don't know the brand. Oh. Bobby's English Tack. That's the brand, Bobby's English Tack. This came with her when we bought her. Also, if you didn't know, I've had Winnie for about 4 years now, but I really just started riding about a year ago now. But I've gotten really good and I've learned to work with Winnie really well. We've had our ups and downs moments, especially with her not liking to be caught, but today she was amazing with that. But she's taught me so much, so I'm super grateful to have her as my pony. So, good girl, Winnie. Winnie's really good with the bit. I just have to stick my thumbs in her mouth, but she doesn't lift up her head, which is nice because it's hard to hold their nose down and put the bit in. But she's a really good girl. How are we doing on this side? Good girl. Now, Winnie, I think Winnie is famous for her luscious forelock. Look at that. Or we can do it like that even. I always put their forelock like this. Well, it's out of their eyes, yet still cute. Now, this bridle is really good for a 13-2 hand Welsh Arabian cross, or at least just like a 13-2 hand pony. So I do recommend this bridle. I don't know where you can get it because, like I said, this came with Winnie when we bought her. But it is like a perfect size for her, which is really hard to find. It's really hard to find a bridle and tack that fits a smaller pony, at least in the United States. So I do recommend this one from Bob's English Tack. That's what it's called, right? And then, now that we've got her here, I will hop on and we can get riding. So I will see you guys in a second. Oh, actually, before I go, this is my dog, Lucky. She is a Border Collie Blue Heeler cross, and she is 4 years old. She's my little trail dog. She comes with me everywhere. I love her so much. Yeah, you're a sweet girl. So, she will be coming with us. Good girl. Okay, I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so I'm on Winnie now, and we're gonna go for a little hill climb. So I'm gonna warm her up by going up these hills. When I go on a trail ride, I don't warm her up before, I just warm her up on the trail. But it is important to warm up your horse's muscles so that when they do run, they don't hurt themselves or strain anything because their muscles are too tight. So it's always important to get a good warm up in before you start running. But Winnie is a little bit of a mountain pony. She loves to climb mountains. She's really good and sure-footed. So I appreciate that. But We're gonna be going up to the top of the hill. I don't know if you can see my finger. I haven't used the head camera before. But up to that top of the hill, it's really pretty up there. And it's a really fun gallop spot up there. So, I'll do that. Good girl wins. Oh, I really love a good trail ride. It's so relaxing and chill, and especially in the early summer like it is. She's peaceful. So Winnie's getting all nice and warmed up here. Then I'll take her up the hill and trot up. It's quite a steep hill, so I don't canter up it because it's kind of a lot of work for Winnie, but I will trot up it. But Winnie is a really good girl, and she actually has done some endurance races with her previous owners, and I hope to do an endurance race with her maybe this summer. But I think she'd be really good at it, and I'm super proud of her because I've gotten her in shape really nicely this spring. Winnie, about a year ago, she almost foundered, and we caught her just before it got too bad, which was really good. But if you don't know what foundering is, it's basically when they get too chunky. That's my little pony. They get too chunky, and then it's really hard on their legs, because if you can imagine, like Winnie, I think a healthy weight for her is about 800. She's about that weight now. Now Winnie, she doesn't want to go up the hill. But Winnie almost foundered, and it can be really hard on their hooves, but she recovered really quickly, which is really good, and her feet have grown out really nicely, and it was super lucky. So I'm glad we did that, but I'm trying to keep her in shape now because ponies are hard to keep in shape. Good girl wins. See, this is the hill. It's quite steep, but Winnie is really good at it. Now Winnie doesn't like to leave her buddies, which not any horses do, so. But she's a good girl. I've ridden a lot worse horses that hate to leave their buddies. Come on, Winnie. Good girl. Good girl, Winnie. Now, Winnie's nickname is Winsy. I call her Winsy all the time. And then she's not registered, so she doesn't have like a show name. But I like to call her Whimsical Miss Winnie. Actually, that's what she came with. Her previous owners gave her the show name Whimsical Miss Winnie. So that's my little Winsy's show name, Whimsical Miss Winnie. Good girl wins. Okay. Good girl, Winnie. Good girl. My saddle is slipping. Probably should have tightened it more. I think everyone who rides horses will at least one day, there's some deer running, they will at least one day fall off with the saddle because it slipped. I have a funny story. Winnie likes to bolt. She's never bucked or kicked. She does not buck or kick. That is just like, I don't think she even knows how to buck. I've never even seen her buck in the field. But she bolts instead. She makes up with it for bolting. And when I just started riding, I didn't know how to handle that bolting. And she doesn't do it anymore. I mean, every once in a while. But either way, what was I talking about? Yeah. So she likes to bolt. But yeah, and I didn't know how to handle that. So and she wouldn't stop for me. She stops at the top of a hill. She usually bolts up a hill. But yeah, and when I didn't know how to stop her, so I would just jump off, and I ended up getting striped off. I would have been better if I just stayed on, but I was like, well, I don't know if I can stop this. I'm just gonna jump off. Okay, so Winnie knows this is our canter spot, so we're gonna go for it. Good girl wins. Easy girl. Easy wins. Easy wins. My saddle is slipping, so I'm just gonna be on the side real quick. But this is the valley. It's really pretty. Good girl wins. Good girl. I gotta get my saddle on right. Good girl wins. Should be better. Well, this is my valley where I live. We have a lake just over there. It's a very pretty lake. But, good girl. But it is gorgeous up here. But yeah, just over that hill that I'm looking straight at, there's a lake. And we love the lake. One day I hope to swim in it with Weenie, but you're supposed to do it in the spring, but we did not have any snow this year. It was a really weird winter, so we didn't get to do it this year, sadly, because the tide was too far. I think it was down or up, I'm not sure, but hopefully next year we'll be able to do it, because I've never swam with horses, but I'd love to. But this here is our valley. I love it. Now Winnie's knows the way home. She's just gonna walk down the hill. And this isn't the end of our trail ride. We'll probably go do some smaller bits and pieces or go over to our farm. Because back over here is where we have the horses and the cows in our house. But just over the hill, we have a farm and an RV park. I'll show you guys that. But I love this hill. This is the best gallop spot in the world. It's amazing. Good girl, Wins. Now Winnie really likes to run. She loves to run. I don't think they raised part-bred Welshes, but if they did, I think Winnie might win. She's super fast and she loves to go. Winnie's definitely more go than whoa, and that's a horse term for Winnie likes to go fast. But there's also, we have a bunch of older horses because we have 12 horses. And we do like kids camps with them to help pay for the horses that we're able to do this fun stuff with our horses. But a lot of them are a lot more whoa than go. They're like super lazy. But my mom's horse and my horse, so this is Winnie, she's mine. They really like to go and we enjoy that. We like to go. So yeah, I think Winnie would do really good in an endurance race. Like I said earlier, I'd love to do that. Even if I don't win, it would still be fun to do a long trail ride. I don't know much about endurance races, but I think I don't know if they have them in Europe or anywhere else, but oh, Winnie did not like that bush. You don't spook much. Good girl. But I think they're mostly a Western thing. They're like a trail thing. So I don't know much about them, but they're just basically a really long trail ride, like maybe 15-20 miles. But I know you mostly do them in a trot most of the time because you're trying to save their energy. It's like this sport, cross country. I don't know if they have that in other countries, but I know they have that in the United States. But it's basically you run like a couple mile long loop, or not loop, just a trail, and you have to conserve your energy, so you just do like a nice slow jog. But either way, that's basically what an endurance race is, if you guys know what that is. Now this hill here, it's super steep, like I said earlier, so I don't love walking down it, but I just give Winnie her head and she's really good about it. She's a nice sure-footed mountain pony. Good girl wins. But I just lean back on my pockets. That's what my mom always says, lean back on your pockets or your butt and let your horse have their head. Oh gosh, easy girl, whoa. Okay, I just realized that my saddle is on her neck. Sorry, Winsy. How'd that happen? So I'm just gonna redo this real quick. So I will be back in a second. Okay, so after that catastrophe, I Adjusted her saddle back again. I think it's just a steep hill and I didn't do a very good job tightening it. I haven't rode Western in a couple of days and I forgot because it's a lot different than English. But I'm sorry, Winnie. I did not mean for that to happen, but we're just keeping it real here. We keep it real. My saddle slid down on her neck and is probably gonna do it again. We're just keeping it real. But good girl, Winnie. I think she's bomb-proof because most horses would freak out if their saddle was on their neck. So thank you, Winnie. Thank you. You're such a good girl. Such a good girl. Yeah. Well, that was a catastrophe. Don't come for me. But like I said, we're just keeping it real here. It's more entertaining. More entertaining with catastrophes. So, you know. Good girl, Whitney. I'll adjust my saddle again once we get to the bottom, because I think it's also slipping forward again. I don't know if you can see back there, but it's swaying across your bum. Probably should get a second girth, or whatever you call it, I don't know. Not sure quite the term is. But easy going. Good girl. Not sure what time it is. I think it's maybe lunchtime almost. A little earlier, 11 o'clock. Go down here. Now, if you guys are interested in more of my videos, I think I might be posting. I hope I get to post this one today. It's Thursday currently. It's April 30th. Tomorrow is May 1st. I hope I can get this posted today. We'll see. It may take longer and I may not get it posted till tomorrow. But we're taking Winnie up to the breeder on Saturday. It's currently Thursday. So I'm gonna try and film a bunch of videos so that I can get them posted next week. Cause she might be gone for a long time. Okay, there's our cows. Good girl, Winnie. Okay, I think my saddle's in place. It's okay. If I fall off, I fall off. I have a helmet. Not like I've definitely fallen off a couple times. But yeah, so we're gonna go over to our farm. We have goats and buffalo, actually. We have 2 adult buffalo and a baby, 2 female buffalo. But and then yeah, we have goats. We have a new baby goat that was just born yesterday. So good girl. But we love our baby goats. They're adorable. I'm currently bottle feeding a baby goat. So when we walk by, he'll scream like he's starving, but trust me, he's not. He has a plentiful belly. We make sure he's getting all his nutrients and everything he needs. But we're gonna go up here and ask Winnie for a dog. Good girl. It sure is pretty. I love it this time of year because all the flowers are out. We've got a bunch of these wild daisies. And then there's really pretty, I think it's called phlox, are these little purple flowers right there. But they're really pretty. There's my mom in her golf cart. Come on, Winnie. Good girl. Winnie says, I want to go home. That's okay, you'll go back to your buddies later. But this morning, Winnie, this one, and then my mom's horse and a little filly were training. They went down our driveway and into the apple orchard, and I had to go chase them out of there when I was trying to herd them up so that I could catch them. So that was chaotic, but actually they were really good, and my dog, Lucky, was really good. Also, Lucky did not come with us, so sometimes she decides she wants to come, other times not so much. But come on, Lindsay. Good girl, Wins. I think Winnie's feet are just a bit sensitive. So all our horses are barefoot because we don't have a ton of like rocks everywhere. So they don't have shoes. This trail here though, it is a little sensitive on their feet, but it's good for them. It's not too sensitive. I can just tell her little feet. She's just a bit like, ah. She's not sore, it's just the rocks. But see here, it's a bit more dirt paved, I guess you could say. So it's a bit lighter. Good girl, Winnie. Now when I ride Winnie, especially in Western, I don't grab the reins much. She doesn't quite know how to neck rein, and if you don't know what neck reining is, it is a Western thing that you usually do in Western, where you like one-handed and you turn like this. Winnie's not very good at it. We're working on it. But so I do it like, I ride like this, and when I ride English, Winnie wants to go home because it gives you more control, but I also give her head more in Western, because English, you usually have their mouth. You like, I guess the best way of explaining it is it's like holding their hand. Come on, Winnie. But yeah, so Winnie's not like a super spooky horse or anything, so I don't hold my rein super tight. I like having a pony though. I do recommend with like girls my age or even boys if you're out there, or I guess older kids like me. I do recommend a 13 two-hand ponies. Those are amazing sizes, like Winnie, because it's to the point where I'm like, Winnie does not want to keep walking. Come on, you're gonna go, good girl. But I do recommend a 13 two-hand pony for like your first pony if you're a kid, because they are like the perfect size. I really like Winnie because I can go and ride her by myself without my mom, because she is a smaller size, so I'm able to control her better. Because if she was a big 16-hand horse, it's a lot harder to control her because she's a lot stronger. But I really like Winnie because I can get on her from the ground now. When I first got her, I was like, I cannot do this. But she's a nice size. Good girl, Winnie. What do you see? What do you see? Winnie might see something. She's not spooky though, so. Good girl. This is our old barn up here. There's a house on here in this barn. I think the barn was built later, but this house was built in like the late 1800s. So it's super old. It's over 100 years. And then this barn is a super old barn. We don't use it for anything except for like storage. So it's kind of an old rundown barn, but it would be really cool to fix it up because it is a cool barn. It's got that old look to it, and it's got the stables out the back. We actually tore down the stables, at least the dividers. And then it's got a hayloft up top where I don't know if you can see that door up there. It's like up in the middle of it, there's a door up there into the hayloft. It's a little freaky, but yeah. We're gonna go up here. This is my canter spot, at least here. Come on, Wins. Good girl, Winnie. Easy there. Steady. Good girl. Good girl. So like I said, my parents own an RV park, so that's why there's a bunch of RVs here. But this is our farm, or our agritourism tourist. The town I live in is a tourist destination, so we do agritourism. So yeah. Easy girl. Come on. Oh. So this is my little trail. Come on, Wins. I know, you're good. Come on. I know. Winnie doesn't like to go out with her friends. She doesn't usually go out without her friends, but my mom was busy today, so she couldn't come with me. Oh. She's a good girl. No, like I said earlier, Winnie, she doesn't know how to buck. I've never even seen her buck in the field. She doesn't like do a playful buck when she runs around. She does kick. I've seen her kick at my dog because my dog ran after her, but she doesn't kick people. But she never has bucked. I've never seen her buck. She does not buck. She bolts. But she does not buck. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Well, yeah. So, like I said, my name is Esther. I'm from Washington State, USA. So, I live in America. And anyone watching in a different country, hello! And in the comments, if you'd like to mention the country that you live in, that would be awesome. But, like I said, I live in the US. There's our buffalo there. We have 2 female buffalo and a baby buffalo. And we also have a bull. It's a cow bull, so it's a cow that we're trying to breed with the buffalo, and the cross is called a beefalo, and people really like the meat of a beefalo because it's like lean and tender like bison, but it's also got the beef, so a really cool mix. Okay guys, so my SD card got full, so I had to delete some things and stuff, so we're back now. But we just cantered up that hill, and we're on what we call our bench, where we have more RV sites. But it has a really pretty view there, and it also has a view of our buffalo. I'll go show you that real quick. But during the middle of summer, or especially 4th of July, which if you guys don't know what that is, that's our Independence Day for the US. But here is the buffalo pasture. They're really pretty. Oh, but yeah, during 4th of July, this is packed. We're packed. Like, we also do tent camping in our yard, or if you do get, because people from Europe, or at least England, I know a yard is like a horse stables for us Americans, and a yard for us, so like our grassy area, is called a garden for them, so. Go for a little jog here. Good girl wins. Good girl wins. Good girl. Down here are gonna be our goats. Because we have, well, there are hired man's goats. We have a hired man who works for my dad. And these are his goats, but one of them I am bottle feeding. He gave to me, which is very sweet of him. My goat's name is Bank. He's this cute little brown and white and black goat. He's adorable, and he's super friendly. He's gotta be whining because he thinks he's starving, but he really, if you look at his stomach, he's super full, and he gets a bottle morning and night, and he's getting plenty of protein and everything, and he's eating grass too now. And then we just had a baby that was born yesterday. I don't know if we'll be able to spot it because its mama isn't super friendly. She's not mean, she's just shy. But let's see, there's a bunch of goats laying under there. Where's this little baby? There he is. So my baby goat is the one that... Thank you for coming with us on our ride. Be sure to be on the lookout for more videos, and like and subscribe down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye. Sorry guys, I had some technical difficulties with my GoPro, but I switched to helmet cam now so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'll be riding Western today. I'm going on a trail ride. So I put the saddle on her and I'm going to tighten this up, but I will be back in a second. See ya. So we are back now. So I thought that we should share some things about myself and my pony Winnie. So starting with Winnie, like I said, she's a 13-2 hand Welsh Arabian cross pony. She is a mare, which means she is a female horse. And her coat color is this really pretty golden buckskin. So if you don't know what a buckskin is, they have black legs and a mane and tail and black tips on their ears. But they have this really pretty golden or yellowy coat. Now there's a bunch of different types of buckskin coats. Winnie here is a golden buckskin, but we have another horse and she's what you call a cream buckskin or like a champagne buckskin. So, and Winnie, we haven't bred her before, so she hasn't had a baby, but we hope to change that this year, and we're planning on to take her up to the breeder on Saturday, and right now it is Thursday today, the day we're filming this. So I'm really excited for that. And Winnie is not registered. She is 12 years old and she is trained in both Western and English, and I ride both as well. So now time for me. So my name is Esther, Equestrian Esther, and I ride both English and Western. I mostly do dressage in English, just basic dressage. I don't compete, but for Western, I trail ride, and I hope that maybe one day we can do barrels because she is speedy. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna go get my tack and grooming stuff out, and then I will pick up the camera in a second. See ya. Okay, so I got Winnie now. She was actually a really good girl and let me catch her. But if you guys didn't know, this is my 13-2 hand Welsh Arabian cross pony, and she is my pride and joy. I love her so much. Her name's Winnie. I'll tell you more about her later, so I'm gonna walk her over to our tack shed. Okay, now that they're all put away in their fields, or at least in this pasture, I'm gonna go get my halter and go and catch Winnie. Now Winnie doesn't like to be caught, so this might take a bit, but I got her halter and I'm gonna grab a treat and I will talk to you guys in a bit. See ya.